Hey cohort, this is what will be a fully fledged job application management system that hopefully I and maybe even some of you guys can use just to keep track of um, all these applications we'll be putting out over the next few weeks, couple months or so. Um, and I'm just starting at the index of the jobs page, fully deployed on Heroku, thanks to a lot of help from you guys. But pretty functional already. You can simply edit and delete a job, and it's visible just in this action here. Um, and have to take care of some CSS to make sure that this container is stretching all the way across the body in HTML. But um, continuing on, we can also simply just edit a job um, and continue to put some functionality in here. Maybe you want to be a teaching assistant at General Assembly. This office is in Washington. We use all this stuff, but we'll be doing a lot of this. I have no teaching experience, but I'm gonna say that this box is designed for what the job requires of you, and for some folks they have minimal experience when they start teaching, but you don't have to have a lot to be helpful. I'm gonna say great school that I attended. Add the job or update the job. Sorry. Yeah, you can see all that information I just put ends up in here. Um, and again, we can delete, and now we can also insert a new job. I'm just gonna populate this real quick because this will show off probably my favorite feature that I've already implemented. Nope. Some old inputs from the dev of this app. Add a job. Now this redirects to the employers, and you can see that one of the jobs is added in here, and that's probably my favorite thing that I did. Mainly because I didn't have much issue with it, and it happened simply and quickly. But my my new job page where you can add new jobs does populate the employer of the same name with the job you create, and that little bit of code is just here. So this is so later I can use the employer model to populate the jobs model, but gotta build some of that out. But what I do already have is the create job method taking all the parameters from the request using rec.body, all reliable, and then down here I'm using find one and update to say the name of the job coming through in rec.body and company, because that's the part of the jobs model that represents the employer. And I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna push that information into the other model. And this little upsert true, you guys have probably seen this in your explorations of this functionality yourselves, but this just says if there is no employer with this company name already existent, it will actually create that document, and then I can go to my employer view and edit that employer. And this just redirects to the employer page like you saw it do when I created the job. And some of these pages aren't styled, so I won't go there, but the idea is to have these models all talking to each other, and then of course get authentication so I can share this tool with you guys. And I'd like to eventually add a task management system as well, so that you can kind of manage your touch points and make sure that you're on track for all of the things you're going to have to do to get through this application process as well as future application processes. One thing I do differently is probably just not get so hung up on the styling. Drop some flat, basic stuff in so that I'm managing my time more wisely, and maybe making some of the functionality deeper. I tend to care about how it looks more, but I kind of right now feel like I wish it was more functional, in a deeper sense. But tons of opportunity to make this better. Come portfolio time for when employers are looking at it. So, yeah, that's my applications app.